Welcome back to DPV Podcast.
Yeah, episode 23.
Yeah.
If I do my math right.
Episode 23.
Yeah, 23. Next year's going to be, or next year. Next episode will be a full 2 years. It's crazy.
I can't believe we're approaching 2 years.
Yeah. And we just keep hanging out.
Yep.
Talking.
Yeah. We're still friends.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
That's going to, dude, we've been through way worse than 23 podcasts together. If the podcast would take it out of like, I can't be friends with that guy anymore. Like, what?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's been fun.
It has been fun.
I really like this thing.
And I like going back, be able to go back and like with like the special guests, like both our dads and stuff. And be able to go back and watch those, and it's kind of cool.
We're definitely gonna need to get our dads back on here.
Oh, for sure. And I'd like to work our kids in somehow.
Yeah,
and especially after doing something like heavily car related.
Yeah,
it'd be
for
fun.
sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this episode we're gonna talk about shops and planning your shop. We're gonna talk about maybe 3 different budgets, just theoretically what you could do. And
maybe like and a fourth. I think we're gonna look at 4 budgets. We're gonna look at the super cheap, the no budget one.
Sure, yeah.
I got some ideas for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just some things to think about as you're planning your shop and what that budget the different budgets, what we think would be important to prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we start with the super cheap, or do you want to start with?
Yeah, I'd like to start with the super cheap.
All right, let's go.
Super cheap. So I had a buddy, Steven, Volkswagen buddy of mine, and his shop was a tarp carport from Costco that he got on Facebook Marketplace for $50 that he ran power into, like off an outlet off the side of his house.
Yeah.
And that was his shop. And it was $50 for the carport and then an extension cord. And he had temporary lights set up in there. And you can shop wherever. I mean, it is a lot harder when you're living in an apartment. But if you have your own land, you can throw up a shop. I mean, for $1,000, you can get yourself a shop that wouldn't have to be. It'd be permanent. Something that'd be good enough to get you up off the ground. Working on gravel when it's raining is the worst.
Yeah.
And it seems like that always happens. Like when you have to do a job.
Right.
When mama's car needs an alternator.
Yep.
Or the starter goes out in your daily. And that's when it's like, oh, it's going to rain today and it's going to pour all day. Oh, I'm going to need to drag a jack through the gravel. Like getting yourself just inside and dry and a little propane heater inside of a 10 by 20 tarp. Yeah. Tarp city is actually will keep the place pretty warm. We did quite a bit of winter wrenching in that thing. Yeah. And it wasn't unmanageable. Where he was living, it did suck. He had to load up his toolboxes every night and carry them inside. It was just it was open on one end. It was a true carport setup. But if all you have is $5,000 and you want to throw $4,000 in your rig, it's better than throwing $5,000 towards your building. Sure. Yeah, if you get your car going, Yep.
And I've worked in a few situations similar to that, little higher budget. When I first started this channel, I was actually I moved down to Boise for a year from a residency, and the dude that I moved into his basement, he had kind of like a shack on the back end of his property that was open on one side, and my Jeep didn't fit fully in it.
It was like most of a carport.
Yeah, like
the front half of the carport was like really solid, and then they just like built back 6 feet or 8 feet, and then like, yep.
Yeah, I think the back like 2 feet of the Jeep hung out.
Yeah.
And so if I needed to work on the back end, I had to flip it around. But it was
got
dry.
Me
out of the rain.
It was dry?
Yeah, and it had power.
Yeah.
And then I worked for a lot of years out of my 12 by 16 shed, which that's also on the channel. I was able to park in front of it. I think the carport idea would have been great if I would have stuck a Costco carport
just
off the front of it,
off the end of it. So that would have been good. So, then the door opened up.
It's a lockable
storage for all your tools and everything, and your power could come off of right there off of the building. Yep, that would have been probably a great upgrade.
Yeah, and I bought a propane wall heater for a couple $100, and it would heat that shed up in like 15 minutes. Yeah, like where you could be in a t-shirt.
Yeah, small footprint. Heat up quick.
I built engines in there, transfer cases, axles. Yeah. Did a lot of fabbing. So, and I built that shed for $1,600. So I bought it's called wet kiln lumber. So what didn't meet the moisture content for framing, so I got it for cheap. I bought shop grade siding, and used metal roofing off of Marketplace.
Yeah.
So you can build it pretty cheap. All right, so we're gonna get into our first real budget.
Yeah, like
20,000.
Yeah, like this is for the guy that has a job.
Yeah.
Not some of that first bit though. I mean, like you could do that at your parents' house. Like if you're starting out and you don't have anywhere to wrench, you can throw. I mean, and those tarp carports, you can find those on Marketplace for $100 or less all the time.
You could buy it brand new for $250.
Yeah, and I see the frames on sale or like for free all the time when the tarp has been removed. And get yourself a Harbor Freight tarp or a convertible top, Harbor Freight convertible top.
Yep.
Either one. And you can throw it over that framework and you can have yourself some dry working conditions.
I forgot about the convertible top thing. I'm tracking with you now.
It's camo to blend in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
So, you just getting yourself a dry spot is huge. And if you could find a dry, hard spot, that's even better.
Yeah.
So, a little chunk of concrete and throw that carport. Yeah. But let's say you got some land, you got a job, and you've got $20,000 to spend. I think pole building's where it's at.
Yeah.
But you could also do container building.
A container building, yes, that is an option. That's something that I'm doing right now. My current shop is 30 by 30, and the problem is with my shop is it has become a lot of storage. A lot of it though, there is some household storage stuff in there. Not much in the main shop. I have a loft. And but I've just acquired over the last 15 years living there, I've acquired a lot of automotive related stuff that's not junk, that doesn't want to sit outside, but it's not something I'm using right this current minute.
Yeah.
And as your parts you acquire for a project get larger, you got to have a place to store them. So I am building a 40-foot container, or not building it. I'm going to get a 40-foot container ship and then lean to from my shop about 10 or 12 feet, depending on how it lines up. But I'm going to start that here pretty quick this winter.
Yeah. And they make like those metal carport buildings that set on top of the containers. So you can get 2 containers for about $3,000 each. You've been pricing them, so you know.
Yeah, about 4.
4. So
I've been looking at the 40 footers.
Okay. So let's say you did 2 40 footers. You're $8,000, and then I believe that carport thing is like $5,000.
Yeah.
So
and it gives you a back wall, a front wall. It doesn't do anything for ground prep.
Yeah.
But it gives you a big door, and the one I looked at one that had a man door kit that put 2 man doors on the. So once you were inside the shop, you could actually man door into the containers.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. So I mean that would go up really quick, and you'd have a little bit of money left over for electrical, maybe upgrade your toolboxes.
Yeah,
and you'd have a 40 by 20 building plus the containers
for dry storage. Yeah,
like that's a lot of space. That would be rad.
That'd be a big shop.
Yeah,
for quick.
But if you went the pole building route, Ziggy's right now actually has a sale right for a 24 by 24 pole building for $10,000, and Tyler built that trophy truck in a 24 by 24 shop.
Yeah.
You've got room for one project in a 24 by 24.
And you spend a lot of time cleaning it up, so you're not stepping over everything.
Yeah.
That is my big thing, is I don't spend a lot of time cleaning up. So all my stuff, you have to step over it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's surprising what you can build in a small space if you have to.
Yeah. So you build that 24 by 24, and I think another thing you could do is put a loft in it. Like no matter what size shop you build make the walls tall enough that you can put a loft in. That gets a bunch of that storage up off the ground.
Yeah, when the wife sees the shop and she sees, oh, that's great storage for Christmas. And all the other stuff that you got to store. But yeah, if you can get a loft or get something up above, I mean, even with what the racks you have here, not even like a true loft, just a rack storage system off the ground, something that doesn't take up the footprint.
Yep.
Your footprint is pretty valuable.
Yep, exactly. And so $10,000 in the building, and then your electrical is pretty much going to cost you, between $3,000 and $5,000, just because you got to run big wire, you got a panel.
Yeah,
you might not be able to do it yourself, which
you want to be able to run 220, so you can run things like your lift, your welder, your air compressor, heating and air conditioning, depending on what you're doing in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
if you need heat, the propane is a quick, easy way to go
Yeah.
that doesn't require its own plumbing.
At this level, you're probably not putting plumbing at your shop if you're doing just a real basic.
Right. Yeah.
That'll keep some of your costs down.
Right. And well, in a 24 by 24, there's not a lot of room for a bathroom.
No.
So,
Sink is nice, but
yeah. And then I would try to get your slab poured for sure at that 20,000 level, because being able to roll a creeper, being able to roll your jack easy and use jack stand safely.
Yeah. How many times have you been working in the driveway and the jack stand
and
sinks like an inch?
That makes your heart go in your
yeah. It's like, I'm using jack stands, but it's still like they'll sink, and it's like, ooh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. So I've had plenty of times where I'm in the driveway and I'm like stacking 2x6s to try
with a piece of plywood over it, and then it like rubs over, and the plywood is wavy over the 2x6s. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's a really good goal to have, is just get that first shop built.
Yeah.
And it's amazing what being able to work inside on a hard spot, having a bench and stuff. Like, I didn't experience that really until actually moving into the rental house in Cheney. I worked out of my garage, which I guess that's a good option too. Never thought of that.
Park the cars outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just work in your garage. But after that moment, I was like, I can't work outside anymore.
It turned soft.
It got me soft.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, it's so nice to be able to roll up just shut the door and not have to pick everything up after.
And having it well lit, and that you don't always know what time it is as much when you're working, chugging along in a shop.
For sure.
As you are outside. But yeah.
So the next level, $50,000, $50,000. This, I think you can build a 30 by 40 and really outfit it.
Yeah. And this is getting this is outfitting it with plumbing, full electrical.
Yeah.
Having a bathroom, maybe a shower.
Yeah.
And at this size point, you're adding a lot of some more like creature comforts in your shop. It is kind of nice having a washer and dryer in the shop.
Yeah.
Growing up, there was a washer and dryer in our shop for a little bit, and getting all the shop clothes washed outside and not ruin Mama's washing machine.
Yeah,
is kind of
sure.
nice.
If you want all those amenities at that 50,000, you're probably gonna have to do a bit of the work yourself.
Oh yeah,
because
you're bending nails.
Labor costs are high, but if you're comfortable, if you can build a car and do fabrication, you can do carpentry. It might be a little learning curve if you haven't done a lot of it, but you're just following prints and making sure things are plumb level and square. You may need to pay for the concrete work, and that's fine. I've done a lot of construction, and I've finished slabs, and I'm still paying somebody to finish the slab in my new shop.
Yeah.
So
that way it's depending on your level of skill, at least you know it's gonna be like done right.
Right. Yeah. And I want that nice.
And if there's any problems with it, you have somebody to blame. And it's not like, oh, you gotta blame yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am doing the ground prep, so if it cracks, it might be my fault.
Yeah. But if it sloughs off the top, it's
sure.
Not yours.
Yep,
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think $50,000 you could have a fully outfitted 30 by 40 pole building or stick frame.
With a lift.
Huh?
With a lift.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The framing package on my shop which my shop's pretty big.
It'd be half your shop.
It'd be half the shop, but
so the framing would be half, or close to.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're going to be in materials around 35 plus concrete.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really priced out that big stuff yet.
Yeah. So it depends on what you're going to do with doors, windows, those types of things. So I'm going with not a lot of windows because I want consistent light for the videos.
Yeah.
But if I was not doing YouTube, I'd put several windows in.
I like it when they do that upper patch, like when they're tinning it out, that
Oh,
upper
yeah.
patch can be that opaque
Yeah.
all the way along the top. That is great for letting natural light in.
Yeah.
Something else that I guess maybe not getting a lift, but when you're pouring a shop of that size, at least pour it so that if in the future you're adding a lift, you could definitely pour the provisions for a lift.
Yep. I think that's a solid point. Is at any of these budget levels,
You don't have to have it finished at that budget.
yeah, future, just planning for the future. As far like let's say you're building that 24 by 24, and you've got enough land that it could be bigger. I would maybe position the shop in such a way that you're able to add on to it.
Yeah.
Like, make sure you're thinking about that. And then, like you saying with the lift, maybe you can't spend the $5,000 on a lift right away, but you can certainly make sure those footings are poured for the lift in the future.
And stubbing your electrical at least over
Yep.
somewhere over to a flush box on the ground or whatever.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking about all those future additions to somebody's upstairs. Future additions to your shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, the next budget, $100K. This would be kind of your forever shop.
Yeah.
And $100K might seem like a lot to some of you guys, but I think it's certainly attainable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be, make sure that you got tall walls.
Yes. Oh, yes. You want to be there. Nothing that you drive in there you want to ever have to worry about. And if you have a big rig and you have a lifted off-road vehicle and you put it up on the lift, you want to be able to make sure it goes all the way up.
Right. Yep. And let's say you've got multiple projects that you want to store. Having the tall ceiling allows you to get one of those stacker lifts, like the 4-post from Wildfire or Benpack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to have plenty of height for that.
And like in the shop, my parents' shop that I grew up with, like there's a full, like that loft upstairs is like full walkable loft with tons of storage upstairs.
Right. Yeah. In the shop that I'm currently building right now, the main building is 40 by 60, and I'm gonna do a 10-foot loft down the long side and a 12-foot wide loft across the back, and that whole loft I'll be able to, like, anybody in my family will be able to walk in it, even my gargantuan brother.
Oh yeah.
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 And you.
Yeah. I was like, what? I'm not gargantuan. Yeah.
No.
Matthew is.
Yeah. Matthew's 6'10".
Yeah.
And he'll be able to walk up there without ducking, which will be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, tall walls for sure. And then build it as big as possible. So I'm going 40 by 60 double lean-to, so it'll be 64 by 60 total footprint.
No one has ever said, "Oh man, I wish my shop was smaller." I don't think anybody has ever wished that.
And nobody's ever said, "Oh man, I think my shop's too big."
Yeah.
So, one thing that my dad was kind of telling me with having a bigger shop like that is to have an area that is closed off that's smaller, so you don't always have to heat that giant area.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. We will have like an engine building clean room in the big shop, which will be nice to keep all the fab dust and sawdust from the wood shop out, so we can confidently build an engine and know there's not a bunch of junk in it.
Yeah.
So that being said, I've also built an engine in a 12 by 16 shed with all my other tools. So like, you don't need it, but it's just nice to have.
Yeah. A couple of the things that like to add on, like the lift, power and water. Maybe you want a floor drain in this.
Yeah.
Heated floors if you've gone real soft.
Yeah. Yeah. The radiant floor heating would be awesome.
Yeah. And a couple things that I've seen added to shops that like, and it depends on 100% on what kind of vehicles you build. Building derby cars and stuff, a lot of guys I've seen put like frame mounts in the floor. And so that you can hook onto the body with a chain or a binder and be able to use like a floor jack or whatever to bend pieces of metal up. And that could work as well with like off-road rigs. You know, you do a little bit of rubbing into something in the woods and you got to straighten something back out. Having frame pockets in the ground that you can secure a vehicle to that you can pull opposite direction.
Yeah.
Can really help you out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Another cool thing I've seen using the lift and in the lift space is a guy down the center of his lift had a trough, and in that trough was lights. So when you're under your vehicle, you can't really. It's blocking out all your ceiling lights, and so you have a trough down the center of the lift, and there's just shop lights, and it shines light straight up, and you can see so good under a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's one of the coolest things. It's so nice.
Definitely try to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need a small channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit of power.
I like that. One thing that my dad would say is putting in a bridge crane, which it's definitely an investment because of the size of steel and stuff you need.
Yeah.
But a bridge crane properly designed, you could lift something anywhere in the shop.
Yeah.
And I want to do something like that or a swing boom.
Yeah, jib crane.
Where I can lift things from the floor up to the loft.
Yeah.
And or get a forklift. I don't know.
Forklift. Bridge crane would be awesome. I think like two jib cranes on either end of the building.
Yeah.
Could do the same. I mean, like you said, this is, next level budget stuff for putting in a bridge crane, but a jib crane that's floor mounted is obtainable, and you can find them or build them yourself.
Yeah. A jib crane does require a little bit beefier parts because of all the stress that's put on that pivot point on the floor, but you can figure it out. There's plenty of information on the internet to help you out with that.
Oh yeah.
But it's a lot less steel to do a jib crane, obviously.
Yeah.
And all these things, again, they come back to like maybe you're not going to have it right away. Like I'm not going to have all this stuff in my shop. But I want to make provisions for it.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
At the front of your shop, in front of your lift.
Yeah.
If you had a winch point or just an 110 volt winch, that when you dropped a project off in front of the shop.
Yep.
You could run a cable all the way to the front of the shop, and there's nothing. Or you could do that with a hidden hook in the ground too. But if you had it in front of your like on your shop wall, built into your shop wall, or into your concrete.
Yeah, I've thought about maybe just doing a receiver in the floor.
Yeah.
And then just doing an L-shaped receiver off the winch, because you wouldn't even need to pin it. I don't think
if it was deep enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with pulling sideways, it would never pull out.
Yeah.
Especially when you're rolling something.
Yeah.
But I'd really like that idea. There's been a number of times where I've tried to get a dead project into the shop, and I'm by myself.
And you're pushing and struggling.
Yeah. And I've tried to push it with the side-by-side and either damage the vehicle or the side-by-side, or you get past the door threshold,
and then it goes really easily.
Yeah, and it just starts taking off. You're like, no, it's gonna hit the bench.
Yeah.
So I think a winch with a wireless remote would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, I like the receiver idea.
Yeah.
Just thinking here, like on a ratchet, how you push the back of the ratchet and the ball tabs go in and out.
Yeah.
If you had something like that was on, I don't know what that mechanism looks like, but there has to be some sort of. You could build that internally.
Yeah.
So that it would clip down a little bit at least.
Yeah. And it just takes a little bit of direct upward pressure.
Yeah. Or have a button on the top of the receiver tube. If that had a cable inside. We'll have to look. I'm gonna look at one of those apart. I'm gonna take one of those apart. Look at it.
Or the way some tent posts go together.
Oh yeah.
How they snap.
Yeah.
You'd have to be able to release it from the top, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but something that you can put a winch in front of.
I wonder if you could do it with some type of screw.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
You could have
a tapered screw, so that when it drove down, it pushed the pins out.
Yeah.
And then have them spring together, so when you drove the screw out, and it came to the taper, it would pull them in.
You could just use an impact. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. We are doing this.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a hitch pin in the front, and we're gonna build this. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
It's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be awesome. I got some ideas in my head.
I would say another thing would be cool to have is a ventilation system for when you're welding, grinding, and that kind of stuff. I know that Dirt Lifestyle Nate, when he built his new shop, he actually made a grinding room with like a vacuum system that pushed all that stuff out. Because if you're fabbing all the time, like that stuff's actually really bad for your lungs, the grinding disc material. And so to be able to vent that out of your shop, it's going to allow you to do it for more years.
Yeah, for sure. I think every type of car building, I mean, off-road, race car, derby, whatever you're doing, just your daily, working on dailies, everybody has like its own niche set of like what would be best in your shop. A lot of my ideas for building in the shop have came from me talking to guys in that automotive space, like talking to derby guys. Hey, what do you like in your shop, or what would you add to your shop? And that's where I've gotten like the pocket idea and stuff like that. So just talking to other people with shops on like is there something cool in your shop, or like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm building, cause like a little bit of preparation saves you so much down the road.
Yeah.
Like how much easier it is to just add, you're not putting the lift in right now, but having the spot on the floor already done.
Right.
Or having the conduit already ran in the ground. How much easier it is to run conduit before you pour than after. Yeah. All that stuff that you can prep beforehand is great.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing, just as far as like tools in a dream shop, is like machine tools. And I know that my dad, when he was first telling me, he like acquired a mill and he acquired a lathe, and I'm like, seems over the top a little bit. But then I have gone over to my buddy Matt's place a few times, and he's got a lathe and a mill, and I've brought stuff over there to like the transfer case. And then when I was working on the transmission in my wife's car, I needed to get this bearing out, and he was like, "Oh, we'll just build a tool for that." And like 30 minutes later, after running the mill, we had like a slide hammer thing built specifically for that
and you couldn't drive to Spokane.
It'd take me 30 minutes to drive to Spokane
and back, to get somewhere that if they had that a tool for that.
Right. And so I actually kind of want a lathe and a mill now.
If you have the space, they are, I have my buddy Alfie, I go to his house often for, hey, I need this perfect. And to get it done on his lathe or whatever. And it is nice to have that, or just be really good friends with someone real close. Like that's a second option.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to put. I'm going to put a lot of eggs in that basket. Alfie not getting rid of his machine shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the sky's the limit as far as what you could do if you got the right tools.
Yeah. And like plumbing for both like your air compressor plumbing, having your whole shop plumbed.
Yeah.
With drop leads on your ceiling next to your lift.
Yeah.
And with your power as well. And another thing that's really nice is when you're powering your shop and you come and you have like a 4-gang outlet box, if both outlets aren't on the same circuit, normally you'll just pull one circuit to each outlet box, and it's great, you got 4 outlets there. But if you're working in the same area, it's nice to have like one outlet's on circuit 1, one outlet's on circuit 2, so that you're working in the same area. You're not worried about like blowing that circuit. Especially
if you've got buddies coming over and helping you. If you got 2 dudes running power tools
on the same circuit, you can pop a circuit when you're working right next to each other.
Yeah, real easy.
Real easy. I mean, we've done it often. But having a double gang or a quad box and having each outlet on its own circuit, it's kind of nice. And that kind of stuff doesn't cost that much more when you're doing it, when you're setting it up.
Yeah. One of the things that I'm going to do in the new shop is have multiple 220 circuits. Because like right now in this shop, I've got one. And so if I'm running the plasma and the welder, I got to switch back and forth, unplug one, unplug the other one in.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have, the compressor and the plasma and the welder and maybe another welder all be able to be plugged in and used at the same time.
Yeah. And speaking of compressor, having your compressor outside your shop.
Yeah. Get that noise outside.
Get that noise outside. Like, are you planning on putting it in one of the lean-tos in the corner?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And so that'll be outside the shop. And building on just a little addition onto the shop to have your air compressor outside. It gets your noise outside. Yeah, and you can super insulate that building, so you're not having the noise outside either.
Yeah.
And then you just plumb the whole shop up.
Yeah. Dirt Lifestyle Nate, he showed that on his shop, one of his shop videos too, it having an insulated room for his compressor. And then he actually made like an insulated intake box because there's something about the air intake that makes noise.
Yeah.
And he had like a foam-filled 5-gallon bucket thing.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those, yeah.
So I'll have to look into that too.
Yeah.
So, hey, fantasy build?
Fantasy build.
Every shop needs a shop truck.
And you are gonna. Do you have one for me yet?
I got one for you.
Oh, do you? I got a butte for you.
Yeah. So the premise this time is going to be $2,500 all in for a shop truck. And yeah, you've got your tow rig, but I think it's kind of cool to have a dedicated shop rig.
You might actually go buy this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just so you know where the bar is. Runs and drives.
What?
Yeah. Brakes are squishy. I mean, it's a manual transmission. You can downshift.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's a 1974 GMC 6000. This is a 2.5-ton truck.
It's a shop truck. There's not a thing you're going to put in that shop that you couldn't put on that bed.
Oh man.
And it's got a roofing conveyor on it.
Yeah.
So you can throw material on the roof.
It's got a small block.
It's got
Tires
good tires.
look good. Man.
You're actually like for $900.
What in the world?
900 bones. Dude, and then afterwards you could put projects on that bed.
Yeah. That is cool.
That is a heck of a shop truck.
Yeah, it is.
That's like
That could be my fire truck.
that's a bit. Oh, that would be an amazing fire truck.
Yeah.
You could put a big water tank on that.
Holy moly. What's the problem with it? I mean, besides the brakes.
It is on propane. You could convert it back to gasoline or run it on propane.
All right. Interesting.
900 bones.
Okay, so I've got $1,500 to put
might
into
sell
it.
pretty quick.
Yeah. $1,500 to put into it. The tires are awesome. The roofing thing is cool, but I'd probably take that off and
sell it for $900.
Yeah.
It does. It has like this. It has a ramp that you can load materials onto a roof. I don't think that's necessary, but dude, like you could side load that with like a lift truck.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to try to convert it to a rollback.
Oh, you're gonna have more than $1,300 on that.
You think so?
I mean, I guess you reuse the bed. You just have the hydraulics.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not.
That'd be pretty rad. I mean, down the road even.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with this thing well, got to put a cool exhaust system on it. Probably stacks.
Oh, I think stacks would look good.
Stacks would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do for a project. I just saw it and I was like, Josh, that would move all the materials ever.
We'd straighten out the bodywork a little bit and then put some shine juice on it. I still got a bit of money. Maybe do a fresh interior on it.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you.
So
I bet
my
you
dad's got all the patterns for these trucks because
I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's just a square body.
Yeah.
Front seat. Or
Yeah.
you have that much money, just go buy a square body front seat.
Yeah. Yeah, just freshen up the interior, fix up the brakes, and
I'd convert it back to gasoline.
probably, yeah. Which that wouldn't hardly even cost any money.
No.
Dude. That'd be actually pretty fun.
That'd be like a really good, like, oh, there's a sweet deal on Craigslist for 40 small blocks.
Yeah.
I got a truck I can go get 40
Yeah.
small blocks with.
Is it an auto? Oh, it's manual.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's cool. Yeah. I have a goal that after the shop's built, I can keep paying like a teenage kid to keep helping me. I got a kid that's helping me right now on the shop, and it's been super nice just to have a hand. But like something like that, you can be like, "Hey, I need a load of this or a load of that."
Yeah, you could probably, but I mean, you could build some sides for that.
Yeah, and
Build some sides for that. You can get a couple loads of, I mean, you can get some gravel on there, a couple
Yeah.
yards of gravel on there. You don't need real big sides with that big a bed.
yeah, and like he's not gonna hurt it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it might hurt something else, but I'd love to have a shop rig where the hired help that's what they could take and go on errands.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big truck to take on errands, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That gives me a lot of budget. I think just freshen it up, make it comfortable. And
really go through the brakes so that the
So
hired hand could do it.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
Do. I saw this one. All right, so I got a Ford pickup.
It's a bump side, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna need some to be excavated out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
It looks. I'm gonna need tires. And a. Oh my gosh! Did you see the bed?
Oh, the ad says that they'll clean it out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh good. It does look like it was like mid-use for like a garden center, and they had just gotten a load of like mulch and manure mixed together and just filled her right to the top of the bed rails. But ladder racks on there, I like that. Hauling firewood afterwards. Has tailgate, tires, and wheels. Oh, interior heavy-duty bed, racks and rails. Doesn't have battery. Can't help load. Old farm truck, no title. So this is a.
Oh, no title.
It's an on the property truck.
Okay.
That's all right though. But I mean, a rig like that obviously the bodywork there's rust and everywhere.
Yeah.
That's something that doesn't matter if, like you said, the kids could learn to drive on this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So $750. Another. What was the budget? 25.
25.
All right. Clean it up, get it running, drive it. I actually kind of like the patina on it. Just pressure wash it, see what it looks like.
Hope you got some body left after you pressure wash it.
Yeah. I don't know what motor's in it. It doesn't say. A V8 of some sort. Oh, can I see? I can't zoom in. Your zoom doesn't.
It'd be kind of cool to put one of those Crown Vic motors you got laying around in it.
Oh, yeah. I lost it. But yeah, that would be Crown Vic front end swap on that.
Oh, okay.
That would be.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of budget on. I mean,
Maybe.
I guess if my labor's worthless.
Your labor's free.
Yeah, my labor's free. Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually makes them like a really well handling.
Yeah.
Disc brakes.
Yeah.
Modern steering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that 4.6. I mean, that cop car. I mean, I know it's a car, not in a truck, but it's a full size car.
Yeah.
And that thing never gets less than 18 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
That thing is an awesome in that full size car.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to have a shop truck like a early 70s C10 or square body and 2-wheel drive and slam it on bags for a shop truck. Like I've already got my tow rig that's 4-wheel drive. If I gotta get a load of gravel or I gotta actually haul a rig home, I'll use that. But if I'm
running a Napa for a couple hoses, or even, I mean, you could still put like a motor in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
just add a little extra air to the back. And if I were to get a shop truck and it was a service body, like Slam service bodies.
Oh yeah,
look so good.
Yeah.
I know that there's but if you did it on air, so you could raise it back up if you need to. But Slam service bodies on like wide smoothie or on big smoothies.
Yeah,
I think they look so good.
And the 2-wheel drive C series trucks, they have like a trailing arm rear suspension. They're so easy to bag.
Oh yeah.
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 Which I think that'd be so fun.
It'd be a lot of fun.
One last little tidbit on the shops.
Oh, good. Yeah.
No matter what budget, no matter what your space is, the key to really being able to work well on your projects is keeping your stuff organized.
Yeah, that's my major downfall.
So my dad has a saying where he says, everything has a place, everything in its place.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, my biggest problem is when I get some new stuff or new tools or whatever, and then it doesn't have a spot, and then it just ends up wherever, or part storage. Like I think that's going to be huge for you having that container So like your spare carburetors and your spare this and that, like actually has a spot instead of on the bench.
Yeah. What was that? What was that saying your dad's?
Everything has a place, everything in its place.
It's almost like my dad's saying is of, I'll put it away later. And it just goes in a big box, and then we have no idea where any of the tools are.
Yeah.
It's like almost the same.
Yeah. So I don't know, just try your best to stay organized. It's worth it to buy toolboxes. It's worth it to build shelving.
Yeah.
And there's all different ways to do that on cheap budgets, expensive budgets, and everything in between. But like the bench I built it out of a door I got for free from the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, and it's got storage all underneath of it for different tools and whatnot, and it really helped out.
Is this bench going to move over to the other shop?
Probably. Yeah.
Sweet.
So, what you been working on, man?
Started kind of working on my double cab. You may have seen this in the back of a couple of videos or whatever. There's going to be an introduction video coming out here, hopefully pretty quick, and then I'm going to start the motor build hopefully before Dad heads south for the winter.
Cool.
Did work some more on a bus, but we lost that video.
Yeah, I know.
That
sucks so much.
We're going to try to send it off to a company and see what. I'm still going to send it off, see what they say. But yeah, I got Adam's bus running, driving great. The brakes are dialed on it now. We plan on taking that to a car show next year, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
and take it over to Yakima for the Volksfest. Steve invited us over. I think that'd be a great show.
Cool.
But yeah, I want to get the motor built, and then I'm gonna also working on getting that storage space for my shop.
Yeah.
My first step is just to get the container ship there and get a bunch of Costco shelves and a bunch of those totes and start just, like organizing. You said, like starters, carburetors, and just get those. Because I just got piles and piles and piles of all this stuff. And I got one of those shelves right now in my shop, and that'll get out of there. So that'll open up a bunch of space.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff that I can get out of there that'll... A 30 by 30, I should be able to work on 2 cars.
Yeah.
And it not be overwhelming.
And we can start knocking out that Bronco, too.
Yeah. Be good.
So, I have been working on my shop. I did work on the Big Chief this week.
Yeah.
I got a Quadrajet that 2-bolt Dan gave me.
Nice.
And it was a divorce choke Quadrajet. And you can't convert those to manual choke without screwing up how they work. And so there's a company through Quadrajet Power that makes a electric choke kit. So I put an electric choke on it. It's now on the Jeep. I just got to hook up linkage. And after that conversation that we had with your dad about the Ranchero and how maybe it didn't have enough timing, and that's why it was a pig.
Yeah.
I think that's what's wrong with my Jeep.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, that engine was strong in the Impala. And I know the Jeep's heavy and it's got big tires and stuff, but it felt like just a pig. And it ate so much fuel on the Rubicon trip.
And now, same with the Ranchero.
And I just, when I got it running, I set it at 12 degrees or whatever it said online. And then I never touched it again. And I remember in the Impala, my dad and I, we cranked that timing up quite a bit. And so I'm going to add some timing to it and see if that helps.
Nice.
And then just grind away on the shop. At this point, I've got all of the post holes dug, and the footings have passed inspection. So I got the green light to set posts in the ground, start pouring concrete, and the inspector doesn't have to come back till final. So
nice. Final?
Final.
They don't have to do like an electrical inspection or anything like that?
Oh, that's a different department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I haven't got my electrical permit yet.
Oh, that's just like the building guy?
Yeah. Electrical goes through L&I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, there'll be lots of shop building content. That's what I'm doing, so that's what I'm filming.
Yep. Hopefully I'll be still plugging away on some automotive stuff. At least a video a month on that. So
yeah.
Or more, hopefully.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about our business venture?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. We just started DPV Rentals. So if you are in the greater Spokane area and you need a dump trailer, we're your guys.
Yeah.
Competitive pricing.
And if you're not in the Spokane area, it's a good business to look into.
Yeah.
We just don't want you to compete with us.
Yeah, just stay out of our turf. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be expanding that. Yeah, we bought a dump trailer, and yeah, I'd like to add a trailer every year or 6 months or so.
Yeah.
Grow up our fleet a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good little side income, and then when the trailer's not rented,
We can use it.
Yeah, useful to have. I think it's gonna be nice for tearing apart that other motorhome.
Yeah.
I bought that backhoe, and I had to do a pump on it.
Yeah,
stuff,
that was
but
good.
It's been awesome, and I'm excited to use it to rip apart that other.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So
Hopefully, I get some time on the sticks.
heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got merch link down in the description. There's also some affiliate links down there that help out the channel. So if you need tires, if you need anything from Eastwood, like the welding helmet, they've got welders and stuff. Check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Will, wreck it, rinse, and repeat. Until next time.
See ya.